Hello and welcome to episode 37 of Youth Squad Prospects 4 with Morecambe. And today I didn't leave you where I told you I would leave, that's for the suspense, but also main reason is that I planned on recording the Checkatrade Trophy final here against Rotherham United in the last episodes, but when I was editing I realised that the video was already over half an hour. And I was trying to get a video out that day, so I left it out of the recording session. So after I show you what happened in the Checkatrade Trophy final, we're gonna play Plymouth at least. They are sitting third in the table, and if we win them, we'll obviously win promotion. There's Walsall, Bradford, bottom of the table, Exeter and Coventry. We're gonna sim a few. If we need to, we'll jump onto the game. We'll play at least one more game, that will be the trophy lift. Hopefully it's one of these three so we can wrap this thing early. So enjoy the Checkatrade Trophy final.
Hi there everybody, big day today. Silverware is at stake. It's the final of the Checkatrade Trophy. I'm Martin Tyler and along with me is Alan Smith. Our match for you today is Morecambe against Rotherham United. Now we can check on the lineup. This is the 11 fielded by Rotherham for this game. He looks as though the manager's set up a team here. Whatever happens, we're not going to be beaten today.
Does look that way, doesn't it? And I hope it's not a dull affair, this, because we've seen these managers set up teams in the past and just concentrating on a clean sheet.
Alright, Checkatrade Trophy final. We've got a very offensive line out. Svensson has to play in midfield because we've had a league game in the day before. Not only us that have the fitness problems, of course Rotherham have their own. They basically don't have centre backs. Both first team centre backs are missing to injury and the others are too fatigued to play. So they are playing with two midfielders at the back. As always, cheers EA for giving us such a great fixture list. Here we go. Liam McNeil gets it away. There you go. On to Hubert Blahnik. Oh, he drops his man. That's the spirit, man. There you go. Oh, what a bad ball. Here is Erskine. Big mistake. Dominic Baker capitalises. It's 1-0 Morecambe. It's the perfect start. And the big kangaroo has got the go-ahead goal for the final. Terrible ball by the defender. Erskine unselfish. And Dominic Baker did the keeper inside out. First goal in the Checkatrade Trophy. My God, it falls down perfectly to them. Great save, McNeil. Again, big Liam between the sticks. If you're looking out for goalkeeper brilliance in a final, just tune in on this one because McNeil will have you covered. And that should do it for the first half. There we go. First 45 minutes are out the window. We're heading into the dressing rooms in the driving seat by the slimmest of margins. For the second half, I'm bringing on Chevalier, Morris and Ferrari to bring some energy to the attack. Kill this game once and for all. Chevalier. Good ball across. There we go. Send it through. Here is Ferrari. And the first touch lets him down, but he's still got the ball. What a slight challenge. The keeper is playing with fire at the moment. The speed of Ferrari is lightning quick. And now Morris from the throw in. It's over the bar. Nowhere near. Erskine gets hold up. Yes, Baker turns it back. Ball inside. Chevalier makes it 2-0. And Rotherham are playing with fire at the moment. Too many mistakes for us to capitalise on. Dominic Baker intercepts this time, and he's the one assisting it this time as well. Chevalier in the centre. All he has to do is slot it in the near post. Here is Ferrari, and this is where he excels off the bench with that speed. Dominic Baker plays in Chevalier. He's got men in the centre. He should have done a better job of picking someone out. Still got it though. Ball is inside. Morris slots it away for 3-0. And we are Checker Trade Trophy champions. You don't like to see a team crumble in the final like this, but it is the case today. Fortunately for us, we're in the right side of the scoreline. The Ginger Ninja slots it in off the post as well. Bit of woodwork for FIFA 19 gods there in the 90th minute as well. Gets in 3-0. That's game, set and match. That is it. Full time. Morecambe are Checker Trade Trophy champions. The first piece of silverware for the series. As far as cups go, at least. And the first piece of silverware for the season as well. The captain, Liam McNeil, if it wasn't for him, we've not lose, but I'd say it would have been a lot closer than it actually was. Pulled off some cracking saves in the first half especially. And no other man deserves this trophy more than him. He leads by example. And he has led the team to the first bit of success of the campaign. Time to enjoy the moment. Still got a league to win, but just try to milk this in. There you go. McNeil has lifted the Checker Trade Trophy, and I will leave you with the rest of the celebrations.
Real joy here, total happiness. You play the game for these kind of moments. If you're in it, you want to win it, and they have won it.
Yeah, no wonder they're going to the fans, because those supporters have played a huge part in this triumph. They've stuck by these players when they've needed them the most.
Special scenes here. Well, you have to have the team photo, and they're getting ready for it now.
Yeah, one of those lovely scenes that you'll hang on the wall back at home.
Looking at the stats of the game, had the same shots on target, about the same shots. Rotherham had slightly more. They were shooting the first side. They were letting it fly from downtown, and it just did not work for them. The few times they got up close, McNeil dealt with them personally. 5 saves and a clean sheet. 7.8 is simply not good enough for him. Dominic Baker with a perfect 10. It was between the two that I would give the man of the match. In my opinion, McNeil, man of the match, hands down. Led by example. And kept a clean sheet in the end with some cracking saves on his behalf. The defenders didn't do him any favours today, and he still delivered. So after the Checker Trade Trophy is done, there's only one thing to do, that's go through the top goal scorer in the league, which Novak won for Scunthorpe United. Ferrari, Blanick and Fanning all scored twice. Svensson picked up the top assist maker, which was pretty nice with 4 assists. Dominic Baker falls behind in second with 3 out of 4. That's still pretty solid. Then also Tyler Clark there in the middle. 2 assists in 4 games. That's solid work. He had 2 in the Carabao Cup as well. As far as clean sheets go, Liam McNeil picked up 2 clean sheets and the Golden Glove with Rochdale's as Lillis. Both picked up 2 clean sheets in 4 games. Time to secure automatic promotion. We're at home against 3rd place Plymouth Argyle. Starting lineup on screen is the first team side with a couple of changes. Santoro, Azevedo and Cunningham come in for the tired players still from the Checker Trade Trophy final. And we might actually see some debuts today. Some of the new kids that I promoted last episode are on the bench. Time to seal a spot in the Championship. EFL League 1 action here live from the Globe Arena. We're hosting third place Plymouth Argyle, first versus third. There is the league table. 14 points difference with 5 games to go. We've got 6 points on Ipswich. Time for a Man Mountain to show up. Cortez, Gallo, great ball over the top. Azevedo's making a great run. Still Azevedo, give it inside. Gallo, it's saved and it's cleared away. Azevedo with the shot. Santoro inside. I see Johannesson making a good run. Yes, give it inside. Gallo is there for number 19. 12 minutes into the game, we're 1-0 up. That is the start that we wanted. And yet again, the Johannesson and Gallo partnership works wonders for us. Just one away from the magical 20th of the season. Johannesson, O'Byrne, great ball. Cortez works it to Azevedo, who should have done better in front of the keeper. That is just a shambles, isn't it? Header, and McNeil catches it confidently. He'll whip it over to the other side of the pitch, and that should be it for the first half. It's 1-0 to the Shrimps, and it's going according to plan. Gallo's got one of the 2 goals that we wanted from him, and we are leading in this massive game. Griffiths, Luowa and Fanning. 2 debuts here. Griffiths and Luowa are coming on for their first game. Fanning is coming on as well. Johannesson and Cortez drop back with Azevedo, Blahnik and Santoro going off. Azevedo's going off for that terrible miss, and Santoro and Blahnik are just tired as well. Luowa, Johannesson, O'Byrne, Fanning. Yes, brilliant. Yes, oh, that's would have been so well worked. Johannesson, Griffiths, back to Fanning. Still got it. Fanning gets it over to Luowa. It's going to trickle in. And Musa Luowa has got his first goal in a Morecambe shirt. Welcome to the shrimp life, mate. In off the post as always. It has to happen once every episode, doesn't it? Brilliant positional awareness. And he read that block perfectly. Picked up the crumbs and slotted it in. He is so tired, but we've still got the ball. Here is Gallo, giving it inside. Cortez should have done a bit better with the finish there. It was on target. And that is full time. We have been promoted to the Championship. And Plymouth Argyle just went damage control at the end of the game. They didn't try to put any resistance. Comfortable 2-0 win, some good moments, some brilliant football from the lads, and they sure as hell deserve it. The title is not secured yet, but it's one step closer to it. Man of the match was Gallo as predicted, 9.0, and he did pick up a few good passes here and there. He didn't have many opportunities this game, but he's managed to convert one. Johannesson with an 8.9, got his assist as well. Luowa got a great debut, 8.7 with the goal. Very nice to see. Cortez with the 8.4 as well. Fantastic. On the left hand side, he can do it, which is amazing. It's another position that he can do. He can definitely do left winger. And McNeil with the 8.3 pulled off some good saves. And Redenton was there all over the place at the back. And he got 8.5. Nothing was getting through him. In the next game, we beat Walsall 1-0. They are still contending for the playoffs, but with this loss, I doubt they'll make it. Here's a big coincidence. Gallo has got his 20th goal in the season, wearing the number 20 shirt, in the 20th minute. I wish they was in the 20th game, but it's well past that at this point. That is a good treble nonetheless that I will take. That is some coincidence. Right. Since both Bradford and Exeter both ended up with the same scoreline, we got the 3 points, 2-1. That means we are champions, yes, 8 points ahead of Ipswich now. We're going to play the final game of the season to get the trophy lift. Ipswich slipped up in the penultimate game of the season. They drew 1-1 to Yeovil Town. Starting lineup on screen for the final game of the season. It is the first team side with a couple of changes, especially in the midfield, who are still tired after last game. Piaka steps in, but I've made sure to keep the most influential players of the campaign on the bench. That means De Fresne, Ferrari, Mitrovic, Johannesson, Baker and Tekker are in. Unfortunately, Chevalier and Svensson are going to have to sit out today. They are too tired to play, really. But they were also really a big part of the campaign. Liam McNeil led us to the trophy by example and sheer grit. And that makes him worthy of the armband that he's wearing today. That he's basically wore since day one.
In the league.
Of course, we can't say goodbye to the league season without the top goal scorer in the league thing. Party mood here. The Shrimp squad has showed up in big numbers. Here is Hubert Blanik on for Cortez. What a pick out the far post. Redemption, we can't score. We had to have a bit of woodwork action followed by a block. Blanik whips in the cross. It's in for Gallo. It's 1-0. Get in, lads. Just about to hit the half an hour mark. And Gallo gets another goal. And I think he's on number 23 right now. He scored a few in the Simon. Effort. Oh, they hit the woodwork straight back. Send it through. Yes, Gallo's onside again. He could be 2-0. It isn't. It's a bad finish. Here is Santoro. Final chance of the half. Two runners. He picks out Gallo. He cuts inside. Back to Santoro. Should be doing more here. And there we go. Gallo, man. Put it on target. What is that finish? That is a costly mistake by the top goal scorer in the league. I don't think he'll get 25 after that miss. De Fresne, Mitrovic and Ferrari are coming on for the second half. All of the substitutes are made. Let's go and seal the thing. Oh my god, how have they scored that? How? It's 1-0 Coventry. From fuck knows what that was. Cross into the box. On for Piaka. Save. O'Brien steps up. Massive punch that. Here is Gallo. Send it through. Here is Townsend on the box. He should have made it 2-1. The keeper's on fire right now. There is Vladimirescu. Here is Gallo. It's in. Come on. Been such a frustrating game. But Gallo wins it for us. What a finish by the main man up top. He's got his second goal after missing that howler at the end of the first half. He has redeemed himself now. That should be it for the league season. Time to say thank you to the players. They have been amazing to work with. And Captain McNeil has led this side by example to the trophy that we're about to lift right now. I'ma see you after we're done with the celebrations.
They've enjoyed the game, but really, most of all, they've enjoyed the season. They have been superb, undoubtedly the outstanding team.
Well, I think so. Sometimes when their rivals faltered, they kept their eyes fixed firmly on the target, and they really did stick together. They had injuries, 1 or 2 suspensions, but they kept picking up the results.
And now they are about to pick up what it's all about.
And there it is. Captain McNeil has lifted the League One Championship trophy. We are champions of League One of 2020-2021. The Shrimp squad is on absolute fire.
as well as the home followers. They certainly haven't been without the backing that every team needs to go week in, week out in this most demanding of leagues. Great occasion here, had time to set it all up, knowing that this presentation day would take place. It didn't depend on the result of the match.
"11 shots, 5 on target," definitely deserved the win today, as you can see by the match facts. Michel Gallo, man of the match, with 2 goals. 9.3 for him, 8.2 for both Vladimir Morescu and Blahnik, who were his assist makers. Also great performances by Piaka, De Fresne and McNeil in the net. 98 points, 2 away from the 100-point mark. Very good campaign. As you all know, Gallo picked up the Golden Boot with 24 goals in only 38 games. And Gallo also picked up the Top Assist Maker in the League award. He is tied with Rose from Mansfield, So from MK Dons and Thiam from Barnsley. But I do consider him the top assist maker because he did it in less amount of games. In my eyes, he should be the winner. And Golden Glove, no surprise there. McNeil picks it up. 15 clean sheets in 36 games. Solid record for him. And Malé is not on the clean sheets list, unfortunately. But that will do it for this season. Fantastic year in League One. There's one player that we need to promote before the end of the episode. The Sheeble has finally turned 16 years of age, 55 overall striker. It is more than time for him to come in to the squad. And also, it is time for the final squad report of the season. And I'll do it with the stats so you all can see their stats. Liam McNeil overall of 76, gone up by 5. Jay Martin overall of 61, gone up by 3. Kazer Clouchy overall of 65. Yannick Malé overall of 74, gone up by 4. Boban Teka overall of 65, gone up by 4. Ivan Mitrovic overall of 70, gone up by 2. Pedro Jesus overall of 57, gone up by 2. Morgan Lewis overall of 66, gone up by 5. Borna Piaka overall of 73, gone up by 1. Michel Gallo overall of 72, gone up by 4. Jeremy Redenton overall of 64, gone up by 1. Babacar Dangbo overall of 59, gone up by 1. Jeremy Redenton overall of 64, gone up by 1. Elwyn Cunningham overall of 60, gone up by 3. Does he show any status? He is showing great potential, lovely. Harvey Harris overall of 65, gone up by 3. Josh Campbell overall of 61, gone up by 4. Lucas Rogerson overall of 61, gone up by 5. Morgan Clark overall of 55. Hubert Blahnik overall of 74, gone up by 3. Ronan Fanning overall of 64, gone up by 2. Tibor Kisley overall of 65, gone up by 3. Alfie Griffiths overall of 63, gone up by 2. Theodor Vladimirescu overall of 65, gone up by 1. Jamie Moore overall of 62, gone up by 3. Thomas O'Byrne overall of 60, gone up by 4. Unfortunately, I don't think he's showing any potential status. We can check quickly. He doesn't. Going to try and boost him in the summer. Jordan Morgan overall of 60, got up by 2. Tyler Clark overall of 61, got up by 5. Doesn't have a status either. Hugh Moore overall of 62. Jordan Morris overall of 66, gone up by 1, the Ginger Ninja. Antonio Santoro overall of 65, gone up by 7. Nils Johannesson overall of 66, got up by 6. Hasn't been touched in the training, which is fantastic. Jay Cox, great name, 58 overall, gone up by 1. Musa Luoa overall of 57, got his first goal, which was pretty nice. Mikael Svensson overall of 64, gone up by 4. Liam Griffiths overall of 63, gone up by 2. Lino Cortez overall of 72, gone up by 5. Hikaru Mitsuya overall of 64, gone up by 7. The Sheeble Mihilchaya overall of 55. He's 5'11", 2-star, 3-star, with a bit disappointing in the weak foot and skill moves. But at least he's not small, he's got the perfect work rates. and some great stats for a 55 overall striker. And we know he has the potential of 92 to 94, so he's basically a superstar. Pierce O'Neill overall of 59, gone up by 6. Gabriele Ferrari overall of 64, gone up by 4. Dominic Baker overall of 60, gone up by 4. He's showing great potential, that is interesting. Callum Townsend overall of 67, gone up by 3. Liam Martin overall of 58. Hugo Azevedo overall of 66, gone up by 6. Christophe Chevalier overall of 65, gone up by 2. Philip Erskine overall of 67, gone up by 3. And finally the Scout Future Star Stefan de Fresne overall of 77, gone up by 4. That is the squad report done, and I don't think there will be a season review because, as you can tell by my voice, I'm recording this after the actual recording session, and I've got the cold, which is amazing, isn't it? I'm gonna quickly sim over and check all the regions. It's the perfect time for me to do that. In the meantime, sure what I'm gonna do about recording Palmer, but I'm gonna leave the season right here. And in the playoffs, Southend, Rotherham, Portsmouth and Plymouth are all going to battle for that third spot in the championship. And it's looking good in the objectives overview. We've completed the brand exposure. The financial I'm pretty confident on. And we have fought for promotion. Just missing out on the FA Cup objective and in the youth development one. I can't just rebuild the side over and over again for these youth academy players to play and get the training that they need to go up by 10 overall points. Just these objectives need to be revamped. We're currently with 16 million profit, which is almost double the profit margin they wanted, and I've already promoted Michal Chea from the youth academy, so there'll be even less expenses. That is it for this episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. I'm gonna see you all next time, and until then, have a good one, guys. Bye bye.